been kind of strange the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, it's been different. I mean, you never expect to have your career end like that, and you know, it's been disappointing. But you know, I had to kind of step back from football and look at my future, not just playing hopefully at the next level, but even just trying to go throughout life without having a hip replacement. So you know, it was something I needed to get done, and Coach Chiswick did a great job of making it clear that my body and my health is more important than winning a couple more football games, and he's been very supportive with it. But yeah, it's been a pretty crazy month for me.
Did you have to have a hip replacement? What was the injury?
It was, I tore my labrum and I had 3 bone spurs in there, and so whenever I was running or walking, I could feel the labrum catching on the bone spurs and tearing a little bit each time, and it's something I've been dealing with since well, almost a year now. So the doctors pretty much said that if I didn't get it fixed and I kept playing on it, then the bones were rubbing together, and I probably would have had to have a hip replacement before I was, say, 25 or 30. So hopefully this makes me not have to have one until I'm, hopefully never, but until I'm older.
Did they tell you that you should be fine to continue on playing once you've done the rehab and everything?
Yeah, they said since it wasn't that much bone work, since they really just shaved the bone and didn't have to drill into it at all, that I should be back. It's usually about a 3-month rehab, and so I mean, I'm in here rehabbing every day, so I'm hopefully, in my mind, hopefully you're going to be back for, say, a Senior Bowl type game or definitely the combine.
So you left hip?
Yes.
And when you said it was about a year, do you know when you actually did it, or was it just kind of something built up?
The first time I felt it was 2 days last fall on the new turf in there, and I just kind of, it locked up on me, and I felt it kind of click a little bit, and then it just kind of just went downhill from there. Certain positions, say like my 3-point stance, I could feel it a lot when was squatted down, and just like I said, just always clicked a lot, and I could feel it catching, and it just got to the point where I could tell in my strength and in my speed that it had declined a lot, and it's just really frustrating as a player because you never want to admit that something like that is hindering you and making you not play to your full potential. And I just realized that CJ and Brandon could probably do a lot better than I was doing at that point in the season, and I think that showed with CJ having a big game, and Brandon's been blocking really well, so, and Burgess been catching the ball too. So you know, it was hard to do, but I knew it was best for me and best for the team.
When did you finally say, okay, I gotta stop?
The week before the LSU game, we tried to put a shot in there to get it to calm down, and it didn't really work at all. So the next couple games, I think it was the Ole Miss game, I knew something wasn't right, and then the week of practice going into, I guess it was Vanderbilt. Yeah, that Wednesday it popped really bad again in practice, and then we went and saw the Dr. Emblom in Birmingham at St. Vincent's, and he said that he could tell I was in a lot of pain and that we just needed to go ahead and get it scoped out. So I got it scoped out the following Wednesday.
How far were you below full speed for most of this season while you were playing?
I don't know. I'd say I can't really put a percentage on it. I just knew it wasn't feeling right, and I wasn't staying on blocks like I had my sophomore and my junior year, and I could, getting out of cuts in my route running, just I could tell I felt slow, and just when I was watching film, I could really tell that week going into Vanderbilt, and like I said, I can't really put a percentage on it. I just knew I wasn't playing as best as I had been the past couple of years.
What does the rehab entail?
Right now, since I'm only 2 weeks out, it's a lot of range of motion and resistance kind of banding. But I just got my stitches out, so in the next couple of days I'll be in the underwater treadmill running and walking, and probably swimming a little bit, and then I should be hopefully able to jog in a month and a half or 2 months.
Just the normal trainers that you're working with, or is there like a specialist that?
Well, we have a rehab guy, Mr. Dave, and he was the one who helped me with my shoulder too when I had surgery, and I got back in 3.5 months instead of 6 months with that. So like I said, I'm really optimistic. He's one of the best in the conference with rehab. So just in there every day trying to get it right.
Despite the way it ended, when you look back at your career, just try to talk about how you feel.
Oh man, you know, one of the best decisions I made in my life thus far was deciding to come to Auburn, and I know I went through a lot sticking with, or a lot of hard times when Coach Tuberville got fired and trying to wait to see what coaches they were going to bring in, but in my heart I knew I wanted to come to Auburn regardless, and you know, if they would have brought in like a triple option type offense, I probably would have tried to go somewhere else, but I just knew that this is where my heart was set, and I just really enjoy the school and the people here, and I've just been blessed with the opportunity to play here and have the career that I had in 3.5 years, and I got to play as a freshman, contributed a lot on a national championship team, got to play with a Heisman winner and Nick Fairley, and just made so many good friendships here, and friendships that will last throughout my life, I think, and just like I said, I've been blessed with the opportunity to play here and have a solid career.
Can you talk a little bit about some of the memories that you'll take from this place specifically? I'm sure there's a lot of fond ones.
Yeah, scoring my first touchdown against Mississippi State my freshman year will be one that's always in my mind. National championship year, just coming back from so many deficits, 3 or 4 games where we were down by 12, 13, 14 points, and coming back, that was really just a dream season, and I got 3 rings from that, so that's pretty awesome too. My favorite play from that year was when Cody scored in the national championship. That was awesome, just because his story was awesome, and I was just glad that he got the opportunity to finally get in the end zone, and just the uncertainty from last year and winning 8 games with a team that no one really thought we could do much, and then that was probably one of my proudest years here, being a part of that, and then this year, you know, coming back at, like I said, I never really would have expected it to end like this, to be on a team that had only won 1 game when I went out for the year, and then getting hurt. You know, it's not what you expect when you come back, but I know that God has a plan for me, and I'll be all right in whatever I end up doing. So just like I said, I'm thankful for the opportunity to have played here.